Like a scene from I Am Legend, these megacities show us that despite massive investment, they can end up completely empty if they fail to meet the needs of their inhabitants. Let's explore the following deserted megacities. Let's dive in. Forest City, Malaysia. Forest City, Malaysia is an example of how a grand project can run into trouble. Originally conceived as a city of the future, it soon ran into political and economic difficulties. When the Malaysian government changed hands in 2018, political uncertainty affected Forest City. Tensions between Malaysia and China also affected the project. The new government had concerns about foreign investment, which complicated matters for Chinese investors, who were the primary buyers. In addition to political and economic problems, Forest City also faced social criticism. Many Malaysians couldn't afford to live there because of the high land prices. There were also concerns about a lack of integration with the local community and reports of corruption at various levels of the project. Ordos, Kangbashi, China. Ordos, Kangbashi in China is another example of a megacity that failed to live up to expectations. Built in the Ordos region of Inner Mongolia province, the city was designed to accommodate hundreds of thousands of residents with extensive infrastructure and modern buildings. But despite the ambition behind its construction, Kangbashi has struggled to attract residents. While large residential and commercial complexes have been built, many remain vacant or underutilized. The lack of demand for housing and services in the areas resulted in most buildings sitting empty, creating a ghost town atmosphere. There are several reasons for this situation. One is that the city's rapid expansions outpaced the actual demand for housing and services. In addition, Ordos Kangbashi's remote location and lack of major attractions or job opportunities have discouraged many from moving there. High housing prices and a lack of basic infrastructure, such as effective transportation systems, have also contributed to the low occupancy rate. Despite government efforts to promote the city and attract residents, Ordos Kangbashi remains a prominent example of how poor urban planning and a lack of demand can lead to the failure of a large-scale urban development project. Naypyidaw, Myanmar. Naypyidaw, the administrative capital of Myanmar, is a peculiar case of a planned city that still struggles to attract residents and fully develop. Despite being designated as the capital in 2005, much of Naypyidaw remains uninhabited and underdeveloped. The city was designed to be a modern and functional metropolis, with wide avenues, imposing government buildings, and advanced urban infrastructure. However, planned expansion and a lack of basic services such as efficient public transportation, shopping malls, and well-developed residential areas have hindered its growth. In addition, Naypyidaw's remote location's been a significant factor in its low occupancy rate. It's located in the center of Myanmar, far from major urban centers and populated areas, making it difficult for people to relocate and settle there. Ashgabat, Turkmenistan. Ashgabat, the capital of Turkmenistan, is known for its extravagant architecture and wide avenues. However, despite its grandeur and impressive design, the city suffers from a low population density relative to its size, resulting in vast empty and underutilized areas. The city's been the subject of an intensive urban development program that's seen the construction of large and luxurious buildings, monuments, and public spaces. However, Ashgabat's population's not grown at the expected rate to fill these spaces. This has led to the creation of empty spaces and a sense of lifelessness in some parts of the city. Several factors may be contributing to this situation. First, the Turkmen government's policy of tightly controlling information and population movements may have discouraged migration to the capital. In addition, the country's economy, which is largely dependent on natural gas revenues, may not have generated enough employment opportunities to attract large numbers of people to the city. What did you think of these amazing facts? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Continue to enjoy all the content we have on this channel, but not before inviting you to like this video and share it with your friends, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and enable the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything new we bring you. See you next time!